Hey guys, it's Heather Coy, one of your leaders on Team on Fire, and today I'm going to talk to you about the top tips from the top leaders to really help you to be successful in your business. So let's get started. The first tip that I have for you is to get rid of your excuses. We can blame everybody under the sun for why we're not successful. We can say our upline doesn't do this, or I'm not fit enough, or, I don't have money, or whatever you might be making an excuse for. But the truth of the matter is, you are in charge of your own life. One of my favorite quotes says, "The best years of your life are the ones in which you decide that your problems are your own. You do not blame them on your mother, the ecology, or the president. You realize that you have control of your own destiny." And that's true in this business. You have every opportunity to be successful and to succeed in this business, but it comes down to you just committing to the business, getting rid of the excuses, and finding a true reason that you're doing this business that's going to overpower any excuse that you could possibly come up with. So that starts with digging deep and figuring out your why. Why are you doing this business? And to say that you just want to make some money is not a big enough reason. You need a big emotional reason that's going to push you through any excuse you might have, just like you would in your workout, right? You have excuses not to do your workout every day, but you power through it. Same in this business. Find that reason that's going to motivate you, encourage you, and push you forward each and every day. Then post it where you can see it, and then just get to work. So get rid of your excuses. The second tip that I have for you is to work on you. So much of this business is about growing and changing and being so flexible and just really realizing what it is that you're good at and what it is that needs some work. So let's say your communication skills aren't very good. You can easily find a book or an audio, or there's many things available to you that you can use to help work on your communication. If you're not very confident, same thing. You can find books, you can find audio, you can find videos, you can find tons of information out there that's going to help you. But it comes down to this. If you have a negative mindset, you're going to attract negative people. That's just the truth of it. So if you work on you, if you work on that mindset of being positive, of enjoying your life, of creating that lifestyle that's going to be attractive to other people, then you're really going to start attracting people who also want to become better, who also want to work on themselves. And that's so much about what Beachbody is about, isn't it? So you've got to work on you, and personal development is something that people often skip. And it's really sad because, coaches will come and they'll say, "My business isn't where it needs to be. I don't get it. I'm doing all these things." And every time it comes down to the fact that they aren't doing their personal development. They're not working on themselves. You can't help others until you help yourself, right? So make sure that that's something that you're working on every day. And you know what? It doesn't have to cost a fortune. You can find, the Success Club, the Success tab in your coach online office that's full of, books, audio, magazines, everything that you can work on your personal development, and you don't have to spend a dime. It's already in your coach business fees. So why wouldn't you go ahead and utilize that, right? Another good place for personal development is our Team on Fire team calls and the Monday morning national wake-up call. So don't skip those things. Make sure that you're constantly working on becoming a better person, a better version of you, really, so that you're attracting those like-minded people. The third tip I have for you is to stop shouting. So often we get into this habit because we're so excited, right? We're so excited about this business that we just want to let everybody know. We want to shout it out. And, that's just not the way that's going to always work for you. So instead of just broadcasting to the whole entire world, you really want to pick a group of people that you can relate to. So that might be somebody that also enjoys a hobby of yours, or maybe you relate to single moms because you are a single mom. Find that niche market that's really going to help you to build your business more quickly because you already have something in common with them. You're already able to relate to them, so you're going to be able to easily find how this business can fit into their lives as well. So very important that you stop being, that person that's yelling from the rooftops, "Buy my stuff," because that's never going to be a good option. That's the equivalent of being that, that cell phone salesman in the mall in the booth saying, "Are you happy with your cell phone service? Are you? You need to switch to mine right now." And they know nothing about you, right? They know nothing about you. So that's why it's so important to become that friend instead, become that go-to fitness person, get to know people, find those people that have something in common with you, and then find out how this business is going to fit into their lives. The fourth tip that I have for you is to stop selling and start sharing. So this is something that goes along with tip number 3, doesn't it? But the main thing here is that you don't want to be that icky salesperson, because that doesn't feel good for you, right? That doesn't feel good to your customer or your prospect or your coaches. That doesn't feel good to anybody. So it's really important that instead you have this arsenal of success stories that are really going to relate to people. So the first thing you need to do is be working on your own success story. So that means being a product of the product, drinking your Shakeology, doing your workout, working on your personal development, becoming that whole package, and really working on making those changes in your life. And guys, the smallest change can mean the huge difference to somebody that's watching you, that's seeing you change. So don't think that you have to have this huge story to be relatable. You don't. Any small change is going to be really inspiring to somebody. But the important thing is that you're working on you and you're sharing that. Okay, so there's a really big difference between sharing these stories and just saying, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Do you see the difference there? There's a huge, huge distinction, because somebody that comes up to you and they're talking to you and they find out, you really get tired in the afternoon. If they were to say to you, I used to really get tired in the afternoon too, and now I started drinking Shakeology. That's going to be more relatable than someone that just comes up to you and says, hey, you need to try Shakeology. Okay, so you want to find to make, that arsenal of stories. And guys, there's success stories every single day. It's on teambeachbody.com. It's on the Beachbody Challenge, Facebook page. So you can find an arsenal of stories that are really going to be relatable to every prospect that you come in contact with. So start sharing and stop selling. The fifth tip that I have for you guys is that this business is not about you. Now, that is kind of hard to believe, right? Sometimes we get into that habit of, me. I want this to work. I want to do this. I want to be successful. But you're not going to be successful without helping your coaches succeed, without helping your customers succeed, without helping your challengers succeed, right? So you have to really impact a lot of lives to be successful. And I don't mean just to impact them, but truly show that you care about these people. Have that, that stake in their life so that they know that you're there to help them. Because when you help other people succeed, that's when you also succeed. But if you make this a one-person show and you think you're just going to drive right to the top, then you're sorely mistaken, because this business is so much about influencing others, being that go-to person for people, mentoring your coaches, and just being that guiding hand for your challengers, right? Being there for them every single day and helping them. If you help them succeed, you'll also succeed. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That's how this business works. You just have to make sure that you're actively involved. So if you want to be, let's say you want to be 15-star diamond, that's not going to happen on its own, right? You have to make sure that you help 15 coaches get to diamond, which also means helping, all of their coaches get to emerald, right? So that means that you're really reaching down and you're helping others. If you ignore that part, you're never gonna get there. So very important that you understand that this business is truly about helping others, truly about reaching other people and impacting their lives, and being that person in their life that they can always go to for help, whether it be for business, for fitness, for health, or nutrition. All of that. You want to be that go-to person in their life. So that is it. Those are the top 5 tips from the top coaches in the business. And I know that if you can take these and apply them to your business, then you're going to be so successful. And don't forget that you have so many tools available to you as well. The Coach Online Office is a great resource, and it also has the Coach Training Academy and the Success tab. So you can get a ton of training there and work on your personal development. We also have our Team on Fire training site, which is teamonfiretraining.com, with just a multitude of information and training on there for you in any subject that you might need help with in this business. We also run several trainings every month to really help you guys succeed. So if you can plug into those and really utilize them and work them in your business, then you're just going to skyrocket in this business and be so successful. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.